Hello, Taurus. This is a mid-December reading for you. Okay, so we are asking the question about what wants to come forward for Taurus this mid-December. What wants to come forward for Taurus this mid-December? What wants to come forward for Taurus this mid-December? What's important for Taurus to know? Okay, what's important for Taurus to know? Oh, all right. So we have the Chariot, the King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Alrighty, Taurus. Okay, let's see what this means for you, okay? So mid-December, there's definitely, it's immediately, right? The Chariot it's just like this energy of charging forward. So I really feel like there's something that you're charging forward towards, and I feel like you're really embodying this King of Wands energy. And the King of Wands is somebody who's really passionate about what he does. But this lion is really standing out in the background as well, right? So it's bringing my attention to the Strength card. It's the lion he is a symbol of strength. But I feel that this thing that you're rushing towards is great. This is great. You're passionate about it. You're going full force ahead. But there is this like kind of this little reminder here of just courage, bravery, strength. So this thing that you're moving towards, it's not the easiest thing. And so I kind of feel like I want to congratulate you, because I feel like, even in the face of something that kind of scares you a little bit, that requires some bravery, you're still doing it. You're still moving towards it. And I also feel like there's a lot of balance here, right? So the Chariot, really does give me this energy of balance. I feel like the black and the white horse are kind of, representing the dualities, but they have to come together and move in the same direction in order to pull the Chariot forward, right? So they have to be on the same page. They're like the polar opposites, the dualities, but they're very much on the same page, because they have to be in order to move forward, right? And then the Six of Pentacles is also very much a card of balance. It is the card of reciprocity. It's the card of equal give and take. And so I feel like this month, this thing that you have been working on or working towards or charging forward, I feel like this mid-December is really going to be the time for you that shows you it was not in vain. I feel like you're going to start feeling the results of this thing that you've been moving towards. I feel like there's going to be some, indication, right? Some give back that is showing you that all of this effort and energy and passion that you've put into this thing is finally paying off. Like you're finally seeing the rewards of it. So that's really exciting. That's a really great energy. And that's kind of like the congratulations part of it that I'm feeling. It's like, you continued, you maintained, you persevered, you didn't give up, you did it in the face of a little bit of fear. And you continued, and now it's finally starting to pay off. And that is the central energy that is really showing up here for you. That it's definitely, I don't feel like you're going to be completely in balance. I don't feel like it's completely going to be like everything that you put forth so far is coming in as a return, but it's starting to show you that the return is in the works. So you continue to put in this energy, and you will continue to receive the rewards of it. Yeah. And I'm also feeling, that the rewards that you're receiving, I do feel like they are some kind of like physical abundance, right? Because coins, pentacles, they do represent finances, so it could be some some finance, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could also really be just in the form of abundance, in the sense like physical abundance, in the sense of money could have bought those things, right? So, but instead you might receive the actual thing, but as a gift, and not necessarily the money, right? I also feel that this return that you're receiving this mid-December is also very much like these new ideas that are coming forward. And I feel like there are new ideas coming forward that are kind of like reinvented. Okay. So they're ideas that were, something that you kind of like considered in the past, and they're coming forward like in this new way, in this new light that actually allows you to really even move even further in this direction that you're charging off to. Okay, so this is really nice. But I do also feel that there is like this physical component as well. So it's not just bright ideas, but it is also like some kind of physical reward, some kind of material payoff that you're receiving. But I kind of want to learn a little bit more about this Ace of Swords and this Six of Cups, because Ace of Swords, it feels big. It feels like this big idea, this big enlightenment, this big, I don't know, something coming forward. But it's coming forward in a very, of course, airy energy, right? Ace of Swords is a very airy, non-material energy, thought, idea, belief, truth, those kinds of things. And it's something from the past. So let me get a little bit more information about what that is. Oh, okay. Interesting. We got two sixes. Six of Swords and the Six of Wands with the Six of Cups. Yeah, so, so this movement in this direction that is, that you've been working towards, that you've been making, these moves you've been making, they're actually, we have all the sixes here. We have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Six of Wands, and Six of Cups. And sixes are really about like, so fives are all about transition, right? You're transitioning into something. And six is like, you've kind of like crossed over that transition and you're now moving into like the calmer waters, right? Six of Swords is all about calmer waters. Six of Wands is all about victory, success, accomplishment. So this is, it's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the four sixes come out like this before, but it just really like clearly communicates to me that this momentum is in mid-December is really crossing over from transition into almost like smooth sailing, right? I feel like from here on out, from mid-December on out, I feel like it's really going to be smooth sailing for you. Whatever this thing is that you've been working on, is like the momentum has been multiplied, right? It's like been exponential, and you've like finally reached that point where it's not such hard work anymore. It's very much smooth sailing. It's very much like just kind of going through the motion, right? Like all the pre-work, all the building of the foundation has been done, and now it's kind of almost like enjoying the ride. Okay, so this is like this is the thing here. This is the theme of this reading right here. I feel it's like enjoying the ride, because from mid-December on out, I really feel like it's going to be smooth sailing. You're really going to be enjoying what you're doing. Things are going to be much easier. This point of transition has been crossed. And I feel like these bright ideas that come forward for you, that were something that you like, you tried before, you did before. It was something really of the past that you really enjoyed, you really liked. It was, something that was, you know, had this energy of fulfillment for you, you're really seeing it in a new way, or you're really able to approach it in a new way, you know, in regards to this thing that you're moving forward with. You're approaching it in a way that it just becomes easy. It becomes almost like second nature, right? And this gift of this idea allows this to form in such a way. Okay, so this is pretty exciting. I'm really excited about this. As you know, I'm a Taurus too, so you know, and I don't know about you guys, but like for me, when they say Taurus is slow, like I'm slow. Like I take my time with things. You know, I really go at a pace that is much slower than I would like sometimes, but that's the thing that I have to really like find peace with. And I really believe it's the same for you as well, you know. But once I get to that point, like once I make that crossover, then everything almost comes rushing in after that. And I love it. And then at that point, I'm able to look back and I'm like, oh, okay, that's why I was going through this process. That's why it was, you know, taking this long to do it, because I was really building the foundation for something that now it can just boom, take off. Okay. And that's what I feel is happening for you in December. Like something is just absolutely taking off. And, you know, it's just, I feel like the reward is, you know, multifold. Like it's going to be a reward in like all different areas, including finances, you know, including ideas. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, Taurus. If you're excited, let me know. But no, really, if this video resonates with you, like, please let me know. I really, I really want to establish a community here. I really want to know what people are doing, what they're thinking, if these readings are resonating with them. And yeah, let's do this. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into the new year with a bang. I feel it. I'm excited. Okay. I love you all. Aloha.